Oh, yell at.
Yucky. Yucky.
This is why I said drain it.
Little yucky boys.
Oh, it's burning. That's fucking sap. Oh, got somebody else in.
Start it up for you. Yeah, slight bit noisy. But I just blew her up though, just seized her up. As you can see, tighter than a tick's ass. We got ourselves today. What year was this thing? I think it's like between 83 and 85, somewhere in there.
I'd say it's 1963.
Nice.
Thomas Edison's first.
Anyways, guys, today's video starring this XL3, basically a Yamaha Enticer 340, guys. An XL3 is like the deluxe model, has electric start, maybe a few other bells and whistles like a speedometer and a tachometer, or just speedometer. Speedo and tachometer on the XL3, guys. But it is a glorified Enticer, is what it is. This we picked up for a very, very cheap amount yesterday evening, and we're going to attempt to get it running today. We got the throttle unstuck. There is no track clips on the entire right side of the sled, so that's a little bit concerning. As you can see, the custom windshield with wood, a little plywood action. Dude, what's in the... We never checked this, buddy. Oh, old
hand warmers
old
from the 90s.
Heck, and then what did he give us in the back thing? We never opened that up fully.
There's a ratchet strap.
And then something or other. But anyway, yeah, basically we're gonna try to get this thing going, and ratchet strap.
A ratchet strap and a new pull rope.
Nice. Heck yeah. Overall, it's not too bad of a sled, guys. I mean, they're ugly, and it's an XL3, obviously. But steering is not froze like we thought. The throttle's unstuck. We're just, basically, we'll take the hood up here, and we're getting the choke, trying to get that thing out so we can make sure it's not frozen.
Stuck full bore.
And as you can see, look at these old service records from '86, 779 miles. I mean, it was serviced, you can tell, definitely in its early lifetime, and then it did a lot of not getting serviced. So
yeah,
that's always good.
After '89, she was
yeah. And he gave us that half can of starting fluid, which is, I mean, that's $10 right there, you know.
Scream.
But
warning.
What we did to lube up the throttle butterfly is we take some PB Blaster, we soak the shaft where that butterfly is connected to, keep working it back and forth, and lo and behold, you'll have a movable throttle plate. So, and as you can see, what Spark's doing there is he's getting that kind of worked, and we're going to see if we can get that choke plunger to move. Choke plungers always suck to get unstuck because sometimes you pull the cable right out of the brass piece. So got to be kind of careful with them. And as you can see, this one doesn't want to pivot here where it's supposed to, or I guess it doesn't want to rotate in there. It's supposed to be rotating on that top portion. It wants to pull the cable with it every time. So what we can do is we can either take the choke right out of there and we can unthread it.
No, it's moving.
Oh, it is kind of moving?
Oh, I don't know. Something's fucking moving.
No, it's just the jam nut down there is what you're moving. So we're going to get at this, try to keep working at it. We took the air box out. It did have an air box, which is kind of nice on an Enticer. A lot of them are gone. So we'll keep it around just for maybe a project here in the future or something. You can see the oil injection bottle is still there. And everything else looks to be complete. So we will update you when we kind of figure out what we're going to do with that choke. Alrighty, guys, so got the choke out and kind of freed up. What Mark's doing right now is he's tilting the carb, and he's gonna drain the bowl because the tank looks like it's got.
We'll just club the.
Yeah, we'll just club it. Yep. It looks good in the tank, but we don't know what's in the carb. So, taking a 17 to that bottom bowl fastener there, and we're gonna take that off. You guys can see the Taurus system has been deleted. What you got to do to bypass a Taurus system on an early 80s Yamaha is take the harness leads and plug them into each other. That's how you do that. You don't want to take an extra hand. Here, I'll hold the light.
Well, I was going to put it in my teeth.
Nice.
Sure. Well, choke cable. I got that for you.
Oh, yeah. Now just don't let the bowl come off.
Oh, God.
Hopefully the bowl don't come off.
Yeah.
What I was saying, guys, with the Taurus system is you got to plug the leads into each other in the harness. Oh, yell at. Yucky. Yucky.
This is why I said drain it.
Little yucky boys.
Oh,
Oh.
do you smell
Is this?
it? Oh, if y'all can see my finger,
Dude, it's bad.
Oh god.
It's pine sap.
Yep, pine sap.
Hey, at least you can clean the main jet out while it's
take
out.
the bowl off.
I don't want it to. Oh yeah, whatever's in there, dude. We gotta make sure that's clean. It doesn't look.
It's yellow.
It's clean though.
Oh, it stinks bad.
It stinks
Oh, it
nice and
stinks
good.
bad.
How's that bowl gasket on the bottom? Oh, there's ice in it.
Oh yes.
I'm glad we took it off. Okay.
Yeah, we'll take this.
Is there a-
Hold
is there a
on.
rubber-
Let's get this real quick.
Is there a rubber plug in there by chance, or is you good? There's one in the car. We gotta make sure that's.
Look at the ice.
Oh, hang on. I'll get the light out of the way. Oh, there it is.
There's one chunk. That's water in your gas.
And there you go.
And there's two chunks. Yep,
So you're saying we should pump the gas tank?
No. Looks fresh to me.
Anything
else you wanna see in here?
Spray. We're gonna get our gas bottle and some miscellaneous chemicals, and then huff some brake clean,
Yeah.
and we should be good. We'll get that carburetor cleaned out. And alrighty, guys. So we got the carbon choke cleaner. We're gonna spray up in the jets. And basically, with these, there's a pilot jet and a main jet passageway right next to each other there. Jets on each side.
Let's push it.
Easy. No, leave it. Leave it.
It ain't moving.
So it's just that one. That's the jet. That one's definitely going to be clean. Main. Yep. Hit that one again. Hit it again. Yep, you're good. No. Try these other ones. In the eyes.
It smells so bad.
Try to get right in the jet, though. So you got to get right in the center.
All right.
So
My
that-
fucking face burns. Oh god.
Oh, it's burning. That's fucking sap. Oh, got somebody help me.
Bad news is the one air bleed, like notorious butterfly carbs from this era, was clogged, as usual. Pilot circuit seems okay. Pilot jet's cleaned out, main jet's cleaned out, got the water out of the bowl. We're going to go with the old mixed gas down its throat hole here and see if we can keep it running long enough to get gas in that line. Hopefully it doesn't take off on us. I'll keep feeding it, I guess.
Yeah, you feed.
I'll try to hold the camera so you can see. I don't have a track stand, but... Keep pumping. Keep pumping. Hold on. Let it out, though. Yep. Got light? Oh, hell, hey, check it. Oh, yeah, I did. RPMs? Fucking man. Where's the cap? Oh, sweet. Buddy, she's mint. Let's go take it for a rip. All right, boys. Well, we're gonna see if this thing turns the track. But she runs, idles on its own, so it pumped gas right away.
Yeah,
I mean,
like instantaneous.
So that's awesome. And whatever's in the tank, it's burning. So it's volatile enough.
It did smell.
Sorry for the shaky camera, boys. Fuck, that was probably horrible recording, but the throttle still feels safe. Brakes are good. We'll, like I said, it's got a full tank of oil injection. Oil. We're going to take it on a little maiden voyage, and I'll update you guys after the fact, and then possibly get some riding in a separate video of this thing. I was actually like sad.
Before we do anything, this glorious bottle.
What?
This glorious bottle right here. We have another Indy that needs to be started.
Well, that's true.
Oh, let's go.
All right, we got to start it, boys. Okay, we'll pick up on this in a different time, but hey, you guys heard it run, idled on its own. Doesn't actually sound that, it didn't bog that bad.
Oh, it actually sounds
Awesome, guys. Alrighty, guys, got the XL3 outside. This is probably 2 days after you guys saw the first portion of this video. We took it for a maiden voyage that evening. Actually ripped it pretty hard. But the pipe, it's decided to blow apart, I think, on us. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it up for you. Yeah, slight bit noisy. Someone put new exhaust on it. So we'll put put a different exhaust pipe on it real quick. I'll get a spring puller, which is also going to be just a vice grip, and then a 12mm socket, I believe. And they might have put a 1/2-inch bolt in there already. So we'll put a different exhaust pipe on it. Hopefully that quiets down. And then I may throw the GoPro on and take it for a little rip so you guys can see that. But she does run pretty good. And like I said, it did pass the test of ripping it as hard as we possibly could for like 10 minutes straight. And the track did not derail, so that's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna get that exhaust pipe swapped out and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Well, boys, that was a short trip. New exhaust pipe is in. Definitely much quieter. The old exhaust pipe had a huge hole blown in it. But I just blew her up though, just seized her up. As you can see, it takes ass. So I was going along, I gave her a couple good rips. All of a sudden I heard it, because it always had this pinging. And then the pinging got really, really loud, and all of a sudden I heard it clunking, and then a cool, and then she conked out. So definitely good old seizure of some sort. I'm guessing it was on the PTO side, because that was the side with the, you know, she's locked up pretty good there. So this one will have to get towed in eventually here. But that sucks. So it is most likely time for rebuild on this thing, or part out. Well, alrighty, good old seized up XL3, guys. Was fun while it lasted. I did have a lead on a top end, full top end, cylinders and everything, for an Enticer 340, so possibly could rebuild it and put like a round slide on it or something. But there she sits, and I'll have to get her towed out of here. Too bad I didn't have the GoPro on, guys. I could have had that on video, but wasn't really much to see. It wasn't really catastrophic. It just kind of made a lot of loud noises, and then she stopped. So that is the end of the XL3 for now. Good little adrenaline rush while it lasted, and good $60 well spent.